Today we're visiting Hanbury Hall near Droitwich in Worcestershire. For more than 300 years, home to successive generations of the Vernon family. Today it's looked after by the National Trust. It's an elegant country house in the style of William and Mary, surrounded by perfectly symmetrical formal gardens. But not everything is as it seems, both outside and within. Completed in 1708, the house was built for Thomas Vernon, who made his considerable fortune as a lawyer. And he spared no expense when it came to designers and craftsmen. Perhaps the most striking feature of the hall is this series of wall paintings all up the grand staircase and on the ceiling. It really is art on an epic scale. Thomas Vernon had amassed a fabulous fortune, and then, as so often with these grand old houses, successive generations did a very good job of spending it all. By 1920, Sir George Vernon had to sell off pretty much the entire contents of the house and pockets of the land as well to settle hefty bills and pay rising taxes. And this is just one of many of the sale catalogues. So what you see today are not the original furnishings and fittings, but an interpretation of how the house would have looked. This wallpaper was bought as recently as the 1980s. These gardens aren't what they seem either. One of Thomas Vernon's descendants, Emma, along with her new husband, decided they were terribly out of date. So they were unceremoniously dug up and replaced with what was then much more fashionable, natural landscaping in the style of Capability Brown. So what you see today is again a recreation of what the original gardens looked like based on 18th century plans. The gardens were finally restored as late as the 1990s. Let's hope our experts get to see the real thing today as they welcome our visitors.